Alright, Khan. Alright, Khan Knockings. We back out here. It's like it's I thought the garment. But yeah, man, we back out here to explain how Yahawashi shy. Right? First and foremost, like to give all praise and glory unto the Father and Son, Yahawashi shy. Right? Double honor cells and apostle that get lost. Salutation unto the brethren, of course, that are cross focused miracles and life and freedom to push this word. The spirit and prophet of Yahawashi shy. Double honors again. Alright? And sincere salutations unto the brethren pushing this word, man. Alright, we're back here another one, another day, another hour, another second, another month, okay, another year, okay, coming out to push the word. Alright, the spirit and prophet of Yahawashi shy. And today's topic, man, we're going into Jacob's trouble, man. Alright, you know, it's obvious and evident of the signs that's basically getting ready to come, okay, upon the earth, man. Alright, the dollar crashing, alright, these nations basically ditching the American dollar, okay. You know, which is gonna affect. That's why they're doing that now, man. Okay, you know, a lot of these countries, what they needed was, you know, a union amongst each other. Okay, you know, the countries that aren't under the EU, of course. Okay, the European Union. Okay, right? They weren't under the European Union. Okay, so what you had happen was, all right, now they're starting to join forces. Which the scriptures tell you this actually. The scriptures will tell you that you know, these nations will pick up their, you know, their toothpicks, their forks, okay, their two-edged swords. Basically, these little nations, that's what it was, okay? What that's a resemblance of, okay? What a resemblance that is that they're going to fight back, okay? Right? Their two-edged swords, you know, they're going to pick that up, and it's going to be a sign of rebellion, okay? Against who? Babylon, okay? A.k.a. America, all right? All in all, man, you know, with the video also that I put out yesterday, and the video before that, okay, these should be the signs that's going to tell you that Jacob's trouble is basically around the corner. Okay, all right. And I don't know what I forgot what state it was. I don't know if it was Tennessee, but one of these states was passing Jim Crow laws, man. Okay, so let's just show you what type of time we're on. Okay, you know, right? They're going to push a lot of these military in the streets. You know, sending road blockades. All right, you know, checkpoints and all that. Okay, a lot of you people ain't gonna be doing what you used to be doing, man. All right. You know, but all in all, man, okay, Jacob's trouble is around the corner for you Jakes, okay? You know, and that window is basically closing every day. You know, that window of grace, that grace period, okay, that time where, you know, the Lord's telling you to get right, man, that's closing, all right? So we're going to open up in Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 11, all right? Matter of fact, we'll start at verse 8. It says, "Yet they obey not, nor incline their ear, walked everyone into the imagination of their evil heart." Okay, now again, for those of you that are familiar, the word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lab, which means mind. Okay, so their mind, okay, aka their heart, all right, is evil against towards the Lord. Okay, when the Lord talks about someone's heart, man, it's not their physical organ pumping. No, it's their mind. Okay, so your mind has evil imaginations. It's devised to imagine and put forth wickedness, man. That's the Lord is saying. All right. It says, "Therefore I will bring up upon them all the words of this covenant, which I commanded them to do, but they did them not." Verse 9. "And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem." So that's the southern and northern kingdom. Okay. All right. Here comes the bugs. Bugs are out, all right. But anyways, man, that conspiracy, okay, is among the southern and northern kingdom, which both the kingdoms is gonna get judged. Okay, both of you guys are gonna get judged for your wickedness, man. All right. It says, and those Slakia. Verse 10, it says, "They turned their back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words." Right. So you guys are incorporating again the wickedness of our forefathers, man. Okay. Right? You know, obviously Jake hasn't learned their lesson, but, you know, why did we go into captivity? You know, why are we at the bottom? Why are we steadily getting dominated by these other nations and all that? Because we're under the curses, man. Okay, right? It says, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I had made with their fathers. Verse 11, it says, therefore, thus said the Lord power, behold, I will bring evil upon them. The Lord said, I will bring evil. Okay, so that evil isn't going to come from a foreign power. It's not going to come from Esau, Edom. Okay, it's not going to come from any of that, man. Okay, that evil is going to come from the Lord himself. The one who you guys say, oh, the Lord, he only has one emotion. He loves everybody. No, the Lord is going to bring evil because of your wickedness, man. Okay, and Jacob's trouble is going to be the start, man. Okay, all right. The Lord is going to clean house first, man. Mending the truth. These regular Jakes in the world. The Lord's going to start with all that first, and then it's going to start to trickle onto the rest of these nations, man. Okay, you're going to see Jake catching mad hell. Like, these starts getting cleaned up. They're going to get swooped up, man. Okay, a lot of these Jakes are going to get swooped up. Jakes in the world, Jakes in the truth, the whole nine, man. The Lord's going to do the whole house clean, man. Okay, and Jake is going to be scared. So they're going to be in a scared state, man. They're not going to want to go outside. They're not going to want to get involved in anything. Okay, a lot of Jakes are going to be wind up destroyed, man. Okay, put to death. In other words, man. All right. And this is a time of history again, repeating itself, because just like in Rome, all right, Rome had a form of Jacob's trouble as well. The Romans came, swooped Jacob, put him in captivity. Jacob was under hell, man. Okay, couldn't keep the high holy days. The same under Greece. Okay, all these other empires, man. Jacob was in the same state, just like how we were now. But now this state is 10 times worse. Okay, even back then they were passing laws. You couldn't keep the Sabbath if you were caught keeping the Sabbath. If anything, I think that's worse, man, because we can keep the Sabbath, we can keep the Passover here. It's not to a T, but back then, man, you had Jake getting killed for keeping the Sabbath, man. If Jake didn't do certain things to incorporate himself inside the Roman society, what was going to happen? They were getting put to death, man. Okay, right? So again, man, it says the inhabitants unto Jerusalem. Bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. So you're not going to escape the Lord, okay? If you think getting rich, if you think getting clout, if you think, stocking up on food, if you think going in a bunker, all these things are going to help you escape the judgments that's getting ready to come upon the earth, okay? The martial law, the famines, the plagues, all these things are getting ready to come upon earth. If you think, a little bit of riches is going to save you, which ain't going to save you, man. Esau's going to take that out, man. He's going to implement that digital currency, the mark of the beast system, okay? He's gonna phase out that cash, man. Hey, the founder of Cash App was taken out yesterday, man. Okay, dude was taken out yesterday, man. Stabbed to death. Okay, so that's the types of things that you're having under the scenes, which he's a competitor. Okay, because he might not even be down with that system, because it could affect him too. Okay, so that's why he says taking out these CEOs and shit. He sees these big ass CEOs and all that. If they're not down with the program, man, they're gonna get taken out. They're gonna get put to death, man. Okay. Right? It says, escape, and though they cry unto me, okay, I will not hearken unto them. So again, just like I mentioned in yesterday's sit down, okay, you're gonna have a lot of people that call upon the name of the Lord, and they're gonna be in the world, man. It's gonna be like a last minute thing. They're gonna call upon Yahawashi, and it ain't nothing gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work, man. All right, because right now we're in a great time of grace. We're in the grace period right now. Jake's supposed to come back into the fold, get right, Verse 12, it says, then shall the inhabitants of Slaki, it says, then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods whom they offer incense, making sacrifice, right? You offer a sacrifice, you're offering offerings, you're offering your whole self to these other gods, man, okay, which don't exist, obviously, but it's the fact that you're going astray from the Heavenly Father, man, okay, you're going onto these idols, okay, right, and just like, again, I said in the video I did yesterday, okay, we're gonna see, man, when all these options, you think, you have these people worship money, these religions, they worship people, okay, when all these options start to dwindle, okay, that's what's gonna happen on earth, man. There's gonna be a lack of faith on the earth, man. Okay, which you're kind of in that lack of faith, but hey, man, these people don't know Yahawashi. Okay, they don't know Yahawashi. So when that time comes, when the time of death, all the persecution, all these things come. Okay, right? That's when you're gonna be like, oh snap, like none of these things work. Like your money, you're stocking up on food. Okay, you trying to run, escape, man. The Lord said it right there. you shall not be able to escape, man. The Lord said, I will bring that evil, and you're not going to be able to escape. Okay? We're probably going to be in the book of Esdras majority of the time. That's how I'm getting, these scriptures now. All right? It says, whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them they should not save them at the time in the trouble, in the time of their trouble. So in the time of your trouble, again, okay, because even in the past, okay, you've also had times where Jake has been in trouble, and the first thing they do is call upon the Lord, man. They're like, yo, man, we're down out, man. We gotta call the Lord, okay, right? This time, man, hey, we've been down and out, man. We've been in captivity the whole time, okay? You guys have been turning up, you guys thought this was your rest, okay? So again, man, when that time comes, all right, when that time truly comes, you're gonna call on the Lord, it ain't gonna work, okay? You're gonna call on every God you know. You're gonna call on Buddha, Allah, okay, Jesus, all those idols, man, okay, right? So that's pretty much it there. Jump down to verse 14. It says, therefore, pray not though for this people. Okay, so the Lord said, pray not for this people. Okay, when we see Jake finally getting slaughtered, thrown in the back of vans, brought to FEMA camps, because that's what Esau wants to do. Okay, Esau's tired of giving Jake out government checks and government programs and food stamps. All those things are government programs and food. All those food stamps, Section 8. All those are what is called government benefits. Okay. You also have like loans and shit, like checks to be getting and all this stuff. So all that's there's gonna be a point in time when all those things are going to dwindle, man. Okay, it's gonna become less of an asset. And that's when Jake's gonna really realize they're really down and out. Okay, that's when Jake's really gonna realize they're really down and out. So again, the Lord said, therefore pray not for this people. Pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry for them, right? Because prayer is a sign of mourning, okay? Prayer is kind of like, how do I describe it the best way I can? When you pray, man, you're asking for mercy. You're in a mercy-like state, okay? Every time you pray, you're asking for mercy. You pray for anything, okay? So that's what the Lord said. The Lord said He's not gonna have mercy, man. Okay? The time of mercy is right now. The time of grace, the time of sparing, the time of love is really right now. Okay? When all hell starts to break loose, the Lord ain't going to show love, man. The Lord's going to show love to the elect. The ones who listen, the ones who hearken, when He told them to. Okay? But when that destruction comes, when the Lord finally releases that wrath upon the earth, man, okay? That's when Jake is finally going to be like, damn, they're going to get caught up in that storm, that tempest, man. Okay? The Lord is going to make Jake get caught up in that tempest. It says, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. Okay? So there you go again. Okay, the Lord's not going to hear your prayers, man, in that time. Okay, you're going to, hey, man, a lot of Jake's going to get jacked up, man. They're going to be left out to die. Okay, they're going to be left to be stranded. All right? And that's just the reality. The scriptures is telling you that right there. All right? Oh, shit. Got something to say. We'll probably just finish up with this and then we'll probably grab we'll grab Jeremiah chapter 19 verse 9. Yeah, man. Okay, so a lot of you Jake's gonna they're gonna perish. Okay? Whether it be by famine, you get put to death, okay? Whether what is it called? You starving, again, famine, all right? That's one of the worst. The scriptures tell you that. The scriptures tell I rather perish by a sword than to be struck with hunger, man. Okay. All right. A lot of people are gonna die from starvation. Hey, man, I brought the scriptures in 2 Kings, the 6th chapter. Okay. Cannibalism. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 19 and verse 9. It says, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons. There you go again. There's cannibalism. Okay? That's getting ready to come upon the earth. Okay? That's getting ready to come upon the earth. It's cannibalism again. Okay? Which these people are eating forms of cannibalism. They be eating, these defiled foods and stuff, Right? So they're accustomed to already eating garbage, man. Okay? Hey, man, what happened with in Venezuela? okay, a couple years back. This is like 2016, okay? Right, when they had that surge of hunger, the whole economy collapsed. They were burning the money just to stay warm. That's what's gonna happen, man. Okay, when the system finally crashes, people are gonna be burning their clothes. They're gonna be burning their houses to stay warm. Hey, man, the scriptures tell you, pray that your flight be not in the winter, man. Okay, so you're gonna have scenarios and scenarios you're gonna have to be worrying about in that time. Okay, right? Or you're gonna worry about this person eating you. You gotta worry about an animal attacking you. Right, you got to worry about Esau and his Gerga troops. They're roaming the streets, they're killing, they're taking up people. You got to worry about starving to death. The scriptures tell you this, man. Okay. As he did flee from a lion, and a bear did met him. Okay. You're gonna be running to situation, from problem to problem, to situation to situation in that time of trouble, man. That's what you're gonna be running into. Okay. That's what's gonna be happening in that time. Okay. All right.